to the zone where the numbers don't lie. Breaking it down, play by play, eye to eye. Stats on the board, heat in the booth, fast takes, deep dives, searching for truth. From the court to the field, it's precision we bring. With a mic and a metric, we dissect everything. Analytics, this, where the game gets real. Feel the data, hear the steel. Crunching numbers, calling plays. Running hot takes every day. Beyond the highlights, behind the scenes, we break it down, no in-betweens. Legacy, power, tactics, and grit. If it's in the game, we're talking it. Analytics, this, say it loud. Analytics.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Wow.
Yeah. All
Difference
right.
a
Hey,
week make.
what's that?
What a difference a week makes.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Posh, for joining us. Thank you all for joining us. Welcome to Analytics This. I am Lou Marconi at omarconi251 on Instagram and omarconi1973 on X. My friend, co-host, and just fellow Cleveland sports fan at Posh Clevelander. Follow her on Twitter. Good friend. Thank you for joining us. We're going to talk. We're just going to go with it. We're going to talk about LeBron because it happened. We're going to talk about Browns rookies reporting yesterday and start a training camp and just some interesting national media takes about our young players, which I like. And we're also, I think, we're going to talk about what's going on at ESPN too, because that was in the news too. And I think you said Ryan Clark had some things to share. So we're going to go over all that. Anybody else, feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment on the show. This is Analytics This, a part of the Stu Spark Media. You can follow that on at Stu Spark Media on X and at Stu Spark Media on Instagram and Facebook and even on Truth Social. Before we go any further, a little shout out to the sponsor of the show. Check it out in the description. All That Butter, allthatbutter.com. Click on the link, order up some body butter, beard butter, hair butter. Great products. If you click on enter the promo code STEW, the number 15, STEW15, you get 15% off, allthatbutter.com. Thank you for joining us. Posh, go ahead. Tell us how you feel. I got all the bullshit out of the way. So, not bullshit, you know what I mean, sponsored stuff.
Yes, it's awesome. Thank you sponsors. Thank you sponsors, keeping our men moisturized and beards looking good.
Hey, this isn't by accident.
Exactly. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. I just love the fact that I now realize my BF was like preparing me over several days for LeBron not to come to Cleveland. You know, every day he gave like a little drop, a little drop of preparing me. So now that it's here, I'm like, oh, yeah. So subconsciously, he's been preparing me. I think he probably said some things to me in my sleep, I think. So now I'm not hysterical. So I guess, pray for him, He's
Oh,
taking.
yeah. Look,
So now I'm like pretty calm about it and pretty already in the
I wasn't
acceptance.
that emotionally invested. If you remember, I was just kind of
Yeah.
like,
I was
I
ready
was.
to I was ready for my positive report from you. I'm already in the acceptance stage. So thanks
People will get there.
shout
People
out
will
to
get there.
Lou and shout out to my BF.
Yeah. People will get there. Let's just say that one of the things that we saw the trailer came out for the movie called I Play Rocky, and it's a true
Yes, I
story
saw
when
that.
Sylvester Stallone wrote the
Yes.
screenplay to
I
Rocky,
love trailers. I love
and
movie trailers.
he insisted on playing the role of Rocky Balboa in the movie. The studio was like, "You're a nobody. We don't know." They didn't want to do it. They didn't want to do it, but he insisted on it, and they let him do it with all these strings attached. And he got the movie in on time, actually ahead of schedule, under budget, and it set off a movie franchise. But what they tried to do is they tried to pay him off. They tried to offer him like, okay, 25,000, 100,000, 200, 300,000. He kept saying no. He goes, I'm not giving this up. You either you make this with me as a role, or you're not going to make it. So
Wait a
they
minute,
said,
stop it right there. They tried to bribe him to walk away from the movie?
to sell it, to sell the script, and they were going to hire another actor to play Rocky Balboa, and he refused. And his mindset, he was broke, he was poor, he had nothing.
Yep.
Let me. This is. I'm going somewhere with this, people.
Yes.
Follow me, okay? He goes, how did I lose that 300,000 or 250,000 they were offering me if I never had it? LeBron James has not been in Cleveland for 8 years. We didn't lose anything today. What we gained was probably peace of mind for another year or two, until he's the free agent again, and then by pull this whole fucking circus again and chase another ring somewhere else.
Exactly.
That's what we gained. So I'm fine with him leaving. Not even he didn't leave. He wasn't here for 8 years. He won a championship in his second run. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're cool. Everything's good.
I never said this to you, but I love LeBron. I wanted him back. But
Spark Media gave us a thumbs up. There we go.
Oh, good.
The Twitter
But
account
I
gave us
was
a thumbs
afraid. I want Donovan. I want Evan. I want everyone. Sometimes when you have a star player on the team, it stifles your own growth.
up. Right.
So I was afraid that if he did come, it would be all about LeBron, his documentary, he making magic moments and things like that. You know what I mean? So that the players, I want Donovan and all of them to grow. Even if this is not the magic year where we're in the finals again or we go further, whatever like that, if I just want them to always take a step up and grow and grow. And that may not happen if you have LeBron come here. Yes, I want LeBron to come. Yes, I'm sad he's not here. But these players, Spida, all of them, they deserve a chance to succeed and grow. And it would have been some challenges. There would have been some challenges with LeBron here. This is his final year. He's going to be making
He
moments.
signed a 2-year deal, so it might be 2 years if he wants. So okay, he would say he gets a 5th ring at Philly, and he'll have 5 championships. He's the all-time leading scorer. He's in the Hall of Fame. He sealed his legacy. He would have won. He would have won like 5 championships with 3 different teams. So it's like, okay, thanks. All right. Bye. We're going to focus on our guys like Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, Evan Mobley, Malik Thomas, this young man that's tearing up the rookie league, which is great. Good, fine. I'm cool with it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for what you did in 2016. It's a 10-year anniversary. We appreciate it. Never forget it. Fine. He won a championship in Cleveland. So, and people saying that players don't want to play here. Well, Jose Ramirez did. Donovan Mitchell did. Joe Thomas did. Okay. I know Myles Garrett didn't, but he got his trade. But we got something in return for him.
There's always somebody sitting at home that wants to prove themselves. I see KC Concepcion out there ripping it up. Browns camp today.
Yeah.
Quinshon
Judkins is completely healthy. He's got a clean bill of health. Now, you remember when we lost that opener to the Bengals last year, he signed the day before. He didn't have his contract signed, and he had some I'm going to say, can I just say it? He had a domestic charge, but got dropped. The case was disproven pretty quick when the evidence came out.
He's the first to admit it. He took accountability. He spoke about it.
Yeah, he spoke about it. She tried to frame him, and she couldn't do it.
Yep.
I mean, and he said, you know what? I just picked the wrong girl. I mean, that's what his accountability was. That she's nuts.
Yep.
And guys, I've been saying this isn't a red pill manosphere show. It's not. But I'm going to say this: choose wisely, because
I'm
I
telling
had
you, as a female, to choose one, choose
well,
one.
I could tell you
You
the first
know.
experience I had living with a woman, I learned
Mhm.
a lot, and
Mhm.
I left the place with my name still on the lease because it was so toxic. And I'm not kidding. People were like, "Well,
Mhm.
you can't do that." I said, "I have to," because I could
Mhm.
see what I could see her doing is showing up to the police station with a black eye saying I did it,
Yep.
and I would have been
You can
arrested.
find you can find a girl that's decent and still make that is
Oh,
beautiful.
I'm married to one
There
for
is a
13
girl.
years. Yeah, I've
Mhm.
been
There
married to one
is a
for
girl
13
out
years.
there, guys.
But I know we kind of just digressed on it. But that's a
Mhm.
true story because 6 months later, she was going to move out, and I guess she saw in the lease that if you sign this form and pay for the apartment to be repainted, they'll release you from the lease. Okay, she needed my signature, so she called me and I told her, I said, well, I'm willing to do this, but I'm not going to pay for anything. I'll sign the form because I was getting my name off the lease and I was free.
Mhm.
And I learned from that. Never was I on anything else with another woman unless we were married.
Mhm.
That's the thing. That was my stupid mistake.
Mhm.
But she needed me to get the apartment, and once she got it, she completely turned on me. Yeah.
Okay.
And I was
So
19
learn
and
from that.
naive. Oh yeah.
Don't sign anything unless you're married. And
Don't
mhm.
buy a car. Don't buy a house. Don't sign a lease unless
Mhm.
you're married. And
Okay.
it's honestly, that's
Mhm.
I'm just being honest. But okay, I'm kind of
Mhm.
digressing. But that happened. Well, Michael Hall had a similar situation too.
Michael Hall has similar situation.
Yeah. So this is all over the league. This stuff is kind of stuff. Isaiah Bond was
Yeah.
another one. He was a third. He was a third round. He was potentially a third round pick. We got him as an undrafted free agent because once he got cleared for everything, we signed him. So that happens in the league. So just if we had Quinshawn Judkins in that first game, and if Andre Schmidt uh, didn't have the bad game that he had,
Mhm.
we would have beat the Bengals the first
Mhm.
game. Absolutely, we would have won. We probably would have won 6 or 7 games that year. But then he got hurt too. So, but he's
Mhm.
good. He's healthy. He's going to be our bell cow back. We're really good at running back. I like our good core young running backs.
We
I
have.
like.
I was looking at running backs because I
Hmm.
wanted to. We're going to talk about matchups today. I've
Hmm.
got quarterbacks on the board, but I wanted to
Okay.
talk about running backs next week.
Yeah, we could do
Sander.
running backs next. We'll talk about running backs next week. We could talk
Mhm.
about receivers the week
Mhm.
after. As training camp goes, we'll talk about it.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll do quarterbacks today.
We'll do the
But
quarterbacks
but the
later on.
fact that he got the clean bill of health to start camp,
Mhm.
veterans report I think the 28th.
Mhm.
So we're right there. Training camp starting. Guess what? Exactly 3 weeks from tomorrow is the first preseason game,
Wow.
August 15th. Yeah, tomorrow is July 25th.
It's
So
starting.
yeah, it's starting. It's starting. So guys, it's exciting. I'm excited about the Browns. You know what? It's not like I'm excited like, oh, we're gonna have a great team. I'm not. No, I'm excited to watch to see how these young guys develop.
Mhm.
How do these rookies, great rookie players from last year, your Harold Fanins, your Quinshawn Judkins, your Carson Swessinger, your
They
Mason
have a
Grahams,
camp. They have a camp on
Dylan
the ground.
Sampson. Okay, yeah. Look at that core right there. Plus the year before you have Jared Verse, the 2024 draft, and Michael Hall.
Mhm.
Then you got this draft, Spencer Fano, Casey
Mhm.
Concepcion, Denzel Boston, and Emmanuel McNeil Warren, who's probably going to be the steal of the draft, just like Schlesinger was last year.
Mhm.
They're thinking he could be a defensive rookie of the year candidate.
Mhm.
Well, we'll see. Well, I'll wait to see how he plays first before I
And the
start saying
support they can give, the advice, the sophomores can give to these rookies,
yes.
is amazing.
Well, we have you're going back just with the premium picks, first 2 round picks, premium picks. We've got 9 players in the last 3 years.
Let's go.
All of those guys will probably get a second contract.
Well, I can't wait to hear about camp, what you see, what
Yeah, oh
who
yeah, yeah. Well, I'll be here. We'll go over that. So, just to kind of say, the rookies reported. Also, Deshaun and Shador reported early.
Yeah, I
Alon
knew.
Taylor.
What did I tell you? Last week, I
They reported
predicted
with the
that
rookies. Yep,
they would report with the rookies. I predicted that.
absolutely. They
Yep.
reported with the rookies, and you're
hmm
going to see
First day, they report right there. I knew
they're
it.
out there. They're throwing the ball. So you're seeing a team put in work. So we're going to see how
hmm
this works out. How we'll
hmm
know. I want to see like okay. They're playing Chicago in the first preseason game. Let's see how they look in the preseason. Let's see how they look in the joint practices against Buffalo. Buffalo is a playoff team, so that's a good litmus test, if you want to say it, or measuring stick. So, see where we're at. I mean, is this an 8-win team? Is it is it an 8-win team? We're looking at this. Can this team win 8 games? That's what I want to see. And how does the offensive line look? Because they're probably going to need game reps together.
Yes.
Hey, guess what we got?
Yes, and it
Yes,
starts with
my
it
favorite
starts with
real
the
estate
40.
appraiser.
What's Hemi
Hemi
saying?
40, Hemi 44. He said, "Hey, Lou and Posh." Yeah, I
Hey,
love it.
Hemi, there's the gleam. There's a gleam.
There's a gleam. There's a gleam. All right, one second. Keep going here. What are the quarterbacks? So what do you got behind you? Let's go through that.
Okay, so I just wanted to take a look because I really think it's the Ravens that's going to be a challenge if for the AFC North.
Okay.
I predict if we do.
Did you see who they released?
Did they release who did they release?
Diego Pavia.
Oh yes, yes. In fact, I learned that from my son, who won some now.
He was a problem. He was a problem.
Yes.
He was like a Brendan Sorsby. Like everybody was like, we want Brendan Sorsby. We should get him in the supplemental draft. He's going to be
I
there.
need to grab. Oh, here's my marker. So I have here. I'm
Brendan
stealing
Brendan Sorsby sucks balls. All right, forget it. We're not getting him. I don't care. I don't want him. The guy you talking about giant Chinese communist red flags with this guy? Forget it. No. So.
Oh my goodness. So.
Yes, please go ahead. But you remember all that Brendan Sorsby talk, all this blah blah blah. Brendan
Yes. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. And then so, I won't go into details because I don't remember all the details about it. They're looking at some legal action about the Brendan Sorsby thing. So that's
he could come into the league, but he can't go into supplemental draft. He'll have to go into the draft next April.
Okay.
So that's what it is. And I guess
too.
Yeah.
According to my son who follows college football, Texas Tech gave a donation to Ken Paxton, and then there's some legal things like that. Guys, do your research about that, but they're looking into that. They're looking into that. That right before Brendan Sorsby, the legal issue started, Texas Tech president made some really key donations in certain areas.
You talking about the Texas governor guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because my son who follows college football alerted me of that. So it's just a bad stink. It's just a bad thing. So karma is gonna get you. It
always does.
It like Diego. He came out. This is a quote from somewhere I read that he came out acting like he was a UFC fighter in an NFL league. He came out behaving like he was Connor, and that is okay for a UFC match. It's okay. I love UFC because you're supposed to have braggadocio. I'm not saying it right, but you're supposed to have machismo. You're in UFC is ultimate battle gladiator, back to gladiator days. You need to have balls about yourself, getting beat in the head in an octagon, okay? But it doesn't really translate, dude, in the NFL. It's not, because you're getting ready to be a leader. So, I'm sorry, Diego. I hope you learn from this. Yeah, it's time for the UFL, possibly for you, but who knows?
For people,
whatever. So, looking at we're going to do, occasionally, guys, we're going to look at matchups leading up to the season, when training camp talks, just looking at to see, matchups. I really think Ravens will really challenge us, will be the challenge. I didn't pull the stats. Next time I'm going to pull some stats because I really want to look at running backs. But Ravens, they got Jackson, number 8, Huntley, number 5, Thompson, 11, and Fagano went undrafted versus Watson, Shador, Gabriel, and Taylor Green. I think we picked up in the draft.
Yes.
Yeah, we picked
Taylor
up in
Green,
the draft.
he was, I want to believe, a 6th-round pick, Arkansas running back. Big athletic guy, but I think he's raw. People are saying, oh, he could start. I'm like, shut up.
Okay.
Just shut up. No, he's a
So you
project.
think he's
He's a
raw?
development.
You think he's raw?
He's a project. He's developmental.
Okay.
It's a draft. It's a late, like kind of like a DTR type of pick. Maybe we can do something with him if he develops.
Raw
Raw.
DTR. That's what I'm here. That's what I want to just break down. Okay, so raw DTR. You don't think we see him preseason?
Yeah,
Okay, you'll see him
I
preseason.
wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, so
The rumors
preseason.
are flying now that Dylan Gabriel's going to get traded, but well, I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay,
So,
so we might get traded.
mhm.
What type what would you describe Gabriel's style? Is he is he scrambling? What would he? I don't know. Do you feel that? I think he may be going to the
he,
Falcons with
he's more
Kev.
he's more of a system guy, a
So
system qu- a
Kev,
s- yeah
something.
a
Yes.
system
So
quarterback. That's why they drafted him because he looks like he could play within a
yes.
system.
But
He,
yes. So he
yeah,
could
he didn't
maybe
have an
go
overpowering
with
arm.
Kev.
He didn't have a height and size. He's you know,
So.
I joked with Lana saying that I
Mhm.
thought she liked Dylan Gabriel because she could see eye to eye with him. So if you ever met Lana, you would laugh because
Yes.
she's little, she's short.
I picked her up. She's adorable.
You picked her up. She wouldn't let me pick her up. She's like,
She's
"I'll kick you in the
adorable.
nuts." She'd
Oh
have hit me in the
gosh. And
balls if I
shout
would have
out
done
to
that.
her doing her thing. She can't go in detail, but she's in some 16th century movie. I can't wait to see with the final results. So shout out to her.
Okay.
Shador, Watson, let's not even go into that's all the Cleveland Twitter is consumed with who will be QB1. But the most important thing, we always take it to the next level here at Analytics This. I want to pick lose mine. What is best for the team? It's not about who's going to be QB1. Thinking of the Ravens side of what we're going
Hmm.
up against, what's best for the Browns regards to QB1? We've got
For us to
Jackson
play
recovering.
against,
Hmm?
if we play against Ty Huntley, all those other quarterbacks, Lamar Jackson, we match up well with him. Usually, he doesn't kill us, but
Hmm.
he's a guy we contain. And but I think if we don't play for whatever reason when we play Baltimore, if Lamar Jackson's not on that field, we have a chance of winning. So
Okay. Okay.
no ifs, ands, or
So,
buts. Yeah.
okay. So,
If that's what you're picking my mind and asking me, that's what I want to do. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
I want to make sure I
So if
understood
you,
your question. I want to make sure I
hmm
understood your question.
so if Jackson stays healthy,
Mhm.
Jackson stays, let's say Jackson lasts 80% of the season. What quarterback should we want to make sure we have?
Against him,
Hmm.
or who do we want playing for us? I,
Hmm.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to stand by this. I think Shador.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
basing it on what I saw from Watson in 2024. The knock on Watson in 2023, 2022 was rust,
Hmm.
suspension, rust. 2023 was injuries.
Okay.
2024, his shoulder was weak.
Uh-huh.
His arm was weak because of the shoulder injury. He
Hmm.
could. I mean, he just it wasn't there. He just didn't have it,
Hmm.
and he had 2 ruptured Achilles and missed like a year and almost 2 years of football. So it's kind of
Hmm.
like I'm just sitting there just based on that alone, being
Hmm.
analytical, using my analytic brain, saying to me Shador's the best guy for the
Okay.
job right now.
Okay.
I'm just saying it on that. I just gave you my reasons. I think should plus also too, Tyvis Powell and G. Bush pointed this out, and I also want to say give a shout out to who's the guy? Oh shoot, he's on Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show.
Garrett Bush,
Not Garrett Bush. No, I just mentioned him.
the heavyset guy, Adam Boyle,
No, no,
Adam the
no, no,
Bull.
no, no. The guy with the dreadlocks, black guy.
Oh,
Not, you know who I'm talking about. Oh shoot, man! Why is it? There's always a name that just escapes me. Let me see.
I'm not seeing him. I'm trying to look.
Yeah, well, he was another one. Those three said as Shador played, got the game reps, got the first team practice reps, he improved. He improved. I mean, it wasn't setting the world on fire by the end. All right, let's think about this. That offense against Cincinnati was inept. It was terrible. We
Yes,
scored 20
anemic.
points.
Yeah.
It was anemic. It was terrible. Well, we actually, only time we were able to move the ball when we didn't have Judkins was having Harold Fainin. And when
Yes.
Fainin got hurt against the Steelers after that touchdown, we couldn't do anything. Defense won us those last two games. Now, keep in mind, he had to drive, I want to say from like the 15-yard line, 10 or 15. It was inside the 20 to the 40 to get a 53-yard field goal off with 2 seconds to go. So he had to do a game-ending drive to set up the win against the field goal win against Cincinnati, which almost didn't. He almost got blocked because the guy went right through, but somehow he kicked it over him because the guy jumped over. I was just like, it went through. It's it. It's over. And they were going to throw the flag, and I think they kind of picked it up and said, "It's good. Game's over," and that was it. So that was Kevin Stefanski's last game as a Browns head coach. But I saw that and I was like, okay, so he did a game-winning drive. He's won 3 games for us out of the 5 that we won, because Flacco won the one against the Packers and the one against the Dolphins was Dylan Gabriel. And I said, that showed me he could put together a game-winning drive when needed. Which, as I was watching him drive and I saw what was happening, I said, okay. I had a feeling as we were going down, like after about the second or third first down, I was like, we're gonna win. I was starting to think, I think we're gonna win this game, and it was just, you kind of see it happening, you kind of see it unfolding, and that showed me something to me. What in the hell is that guy's name? Keep going. I'll let you, just don't worry. Just keep talking. I'm gonna.
Yeah. So what if the Ravens, so if God forbid, God forbid, because I love Lamar, even though the Ravens history, with the Ravens, the history we have with the Ravens, you set that aside, you do love Lamar. So the Ravens will probably go with
I don't
Huntley.
hate him. I don't have hatred for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
You
seems
just
like a
love
good
Lamar.
guy and all.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy. Never knows, no scripper sideline trouble. Uses his mom as his agent. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect the ingenuity of that. Huntley, Thompson. They will probably go with Huntley, Snoop, the former Brown.
Yeah, he's probably the backup because they had Cooper Rush playing backup and they couldn't win a game. They put in when he got hurt. When Lamar Jackson, that's the thing is, he doesn't stay healthy. I mean, he gets hurt regularly. So
I'm worried. Is Lamar running out of time? Is Lamar's career over? Is Lamar running out of time?
I don't know. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about my guys. I'm worried about the Browns. I care about what the Browns do.
So our guys will be fine no matter who it is. If God forbid, Lord, if anything happens to Jackson, if they have to go to Huntley, do you think we're okay? We're okay with our guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I think we're okay with our guys. I think Shador. I'm looking for him to make a leap this year.
Of course.
I think you're gonna see these takes. You're gonna see these hot takes. You're gonna see people say who should get the first team reps, who should play, who shouldn't play. That's what they're gonna talk about now because LeBron made his decision going on to something else. I saw all these levels of copium coming full circle for the last couple of weeks
Oh,
with the
it's
whole
been
LeBron.
crazy.
That's just
They're scratching. Thank God, the trading and the training camp and they're just scraping barnacles off a barrel, trying to for takes and stories, things like that. Thank
yeah.
you. That time is over. Um, you know.
Well, I'm looking. I'm going to look up here. Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Hang on. Okay, got Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. Let's see. Let's see. Because I know who the guy is. I want to say Emmanuel something. I'm just trying to. No. God, if I saw him and I saw the name, I know who it was. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. Okay, I'm seeing all these other names on here. 'Cause that's why I went to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show to see who else.
Yeah, go take a look. I couldn't remember all of them. Um, it's a really good show. Really good show. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know
Well,
if
no, it's a
Garrett's
really
still
good show.
doing his Saturday.
Yeah, he does
Um,
the barbershop. He
but
does the
he's still doing his
barbershop.
barbershop show. Okay, he's
Yeah.
still doing his barbershop show.
D
Okay.
Bush, D Bush does a really good job with that. Um, yeah, that's my whole thing with the Browns right now. Because I mean, rookies are reporting. We're gonna actually have football to talk about, and not speculate on ridiculous stuff. So I'm all for that. Yeah. So
Veterans are reporting in one more in when
like uh, 3 days.
3 days. Okay.
3 days from
Okay.
tomorrow. Yeah. So then we'll be there. When I'm going to be there with Ethan, that'll be on the 8th. So if you see us, that you see Ethan or I there, just say hey. She was supposed to come, but she had some stuff come up, so Ethan had to take the tickets. And I think he's looking forward to it. I joked with him too. I said we'll find some middle-aged nurses. So
And I
if you
think
don't know that
Ethan's
story, it's a funny story.
so that's good. Congratulations to Ethan, and I'm proud. I hope you're proud of me. I didn't just give away the tickets. I did challenge someone to tell me five inventions of Paul Brown. I'm disappointed because I just purchased a Paul Brown necklace. Yes, your girl is dyed. I am a Browns fan. I
Okay.
purchased my a Paul a necklace that says Paul Brown. I have a necklace that says Cleveland. So I purchased a necklace that says Paul Brown, and it was coming in the mail a couple of days from now. I still will rep it. But yes, I've got a necklace that says Paul Brown that I was going to be repping at camp. So one day I will, in next year I will be repping that chain, Paul Brown chain, um, at camp or at a game. You will see me. But yeah, I'm proud of Ethan. Shout out to Ethan. Came up with five inventions for Paul Brown for me to give away my ticket. I am that dyed in the wool Browns fan. Yep.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out who this guy is. For some reason, it's going to hit me like when I'm in bed tonight. I'm next to my
Oh yeah,
wife.
of course. You'll kick your wife. But there he
There he
is.
is. Yeah,
There's there.
he's on the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. He has like the long dreadlocks, and
Maybe he cut them because
he might have.
I'm seeing when I'm looking. I'm not seeing him. I'm not seeing him.
Let's see. Keep talking. Keep talking. It
Uh,
was him. Not you. Not. It wasn't. Let's see.
okay, he needs to just call in.
Yeah, we need to call. Yeah, we need to call you.
He needs to just call in here.
Um, yeah, he's on there. He also does the Ultimate Cleveland Brown Show.
Okay. Okay, that's maybe more direct. Okay, I think he cut off his dreads
Oh,
because
he did.
the guy I'm seeing now has a close shaven haircut.
Let me see.
I think he cut off. Okay, Jay Crawford,
Keep going.
local insider Adam the Bull,
Nope.
Tyvis Powell,
Nope. I mentioned him.
Jason Lloyd,
Okay.
Mikey McNuggets,
Nope.
Dustin Fox, Zach Jackson, Mike Polk, I know the comedian. I don't know.
Nope.
Mm,
What do we got here? Come on.
I'm not seeing him, dude.
Maybe he went away.
Maybe he went away. Uh, okay, let's do an image search. Do an image search of him. Does anybody know? Does anyone know? Because this is torturing Lou. Who is the guy with dreadlocks on the Ultimate Cleveland Show?
He might have cut him short. He might
I
have.
think he cut him short. Because all I see now is the close shaven guy.
Yeah. Who is he?
Tyvis Powell is him he's
It's
saying.
not Tyvis Powell. No.
It's not Tyvis Powell. Okay.
No, it's not Tyvis Powell.
Okay, Tyvis Powell. Okay, yeah, Tyvis Powell is a former football player, so
Yeah. Yep. He played for
yeah.
the Buckeyes. He played for the Seahawks, and he played for the
hmm
49ers.
Okay, so it's not him.
No. This guy did. He wasn't a. He's on here. I'm trying to think.
hmm
Well, I'm gonna hang on a second.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
So, what else is going on while you're looking up that?
What we were talking about too, what's going on at ESPN, the firings of Ryan Clark,
Oh
Cam
yeah,
Newton. Well, Ryan Clark, I guess, was fired while he was on the air.
that
Earl
yeah.
DePearl. Earl DePearl.
What?
Earl DePearl.
Earl DePearl. Okay.
Yes, that's what it was.
Oh
Earl
my
DePearl.
gosh.
Earl DePearl. That's what I
Oh
was thinking.
my
God,
god.
why? Thank you. I just caught it because I was on Tyvis Powell's page. I saw him link to it. All right, Earl DePearl, I'm starting to follow you now, man. Sorry about that. I
Oh.
respect his takes. I like him.
Mhm.
If you see him, yeah, Earl D. Malden. His
Okay.
Twitter handle is Earl DePearl _216.
Okay.
I remember it was just like I had it in my head. Now see, okay, now we're here. All right, anybody else get that? Yeah, no.
Earl DePearl.
It was Earl DePearl is who I was talking about. Hemi, Earl DePearl. I know. No, I know Tyvis Powell. I know
Uh-huh.
Tyvis. Good dude.
Uh-huh.
Good guy.
So it's Earl DePearl. Okay. But yes, Ryan Clark was the first one fired. He was fired on the show, and he did not come back for the last 15 minutes of the
Last
show.
final segment of the show or two.
Yeah, the final segment of the show. Um, they Today he dropped some news about,
Yeah,
of
yeah. You were
course
gonna
he
tell
was
me
one of
off
the.
the air. I was like, no, save it for the show.
Okay,
Tell me now.
okay.
Tell me now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so today he opened up about being laid off about alongside Cam, and he said he never saw it coming because he said first of all he believed he was one of the best football analysts, and
Okay.
when he was told not to be less controversial, he pulled back. He said he pulled back, and it wasn't enough. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said quote and this is quoting. He spoke on the pivot. He said for 3 years we never shied away from any topic. We did this year. I couldn't be too black, quote unquote. What makes me sad is I even tried to adjust to be more of what certain people wanted. They still fired me.
He said it with he was pretty much saying that he was. He, oh my God! I'm gonna paraphrase what he said, or I'm reading between the lines. He tried to be whiter, and it wasn't white enough. Is that what he's trying to say? Okay.
That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say.
It's
And
will you stop
and
being Italian?
exactly. And so is it but then I hear Tim Tebow is picked up for money, and what is this 60 million for Pat McAfee?
Yeah.
ESPN is doing.
But I don't think. But my thing is, Stephen A.
So
Smith's getting paid $100 million.
what'd you say?
Stephen A. Smith,
It's getting paid how much?
$100 million. That's my
A
understanding.
100 million.
So Stephen A. Smith,
Yep.
they're.
So it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. That's why they had to
Well,
make all of these
Cam,
cuts.
Cam Newton and Ryan Clark are going to be fine. They're not going to be destitute or anything. They're going to be good. So,
Tom Paloricio. Tom Paloricio. Some names you do is it's like Ryan. The reason why I was sad about Ryan is that Ryan really he talked about the football players as human beings. He talked with them as human beings beyond just what was. He didn't just chase headlines. He really sat down with them. It reminded me of there's some conversations I've had off the record with UFL players that I will never reveal. And he talked to them as human beings.
right.
He showed respect. He cared about more than them just being just the game. You know what I mean? And it was on camera. And here's the cool part. It was on camera. You know what I mean? And that's he got them to open up. You know what I mean? And I think there's a skill in that. So I hope they land on their feet. Cam, I don't know about him. Okay. Cam and I have gone toe to toe about some things.
He's just weird. He's just weird.
I've disagreed with Cam more than I agreed with, but we'll set that aside.
Well, I'm still looking at these LeBron reactions on X, or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Guys, he hasn't been here in 8 years.
Yes.
Fuck it. Don't worry about that.
Yes,
you don't
because
control
people
what
are
he
so
does.
tied up. Well, maybe people didn't have their boyfriend conditioning them to, or their partner friend conditioning them like I had, but they are not positive like you, okay? And they were so tied to their phone this whole time, and because even without the psychological treatment of by my friend, my close confidant, I knew in the back of my mind there was no guarantee was coming here, so it's
For God's sakes.
he wasn't here. Love the one you with. I mean, really, Spidey. We maybe it didn't turn out the way we planned. We went down against the Knicks, but people have short memories. People have short memories. We can turn this around to last longer in the finals. We can do this. Okay, we can go on without LeBron. It's like when you broke up with somebody. You did go on. You felt bad, but you went on and you survived. We can go on. Even LeBron, we can do
Start
this.
playing the Titanic music. This is Celine Dion.
What's that?
My heart will go on. It's gonna be a Titanic. I'm just making a Titanic reference.
I don't
Guys,
think everybody's as positive as you. I don't think everybody's positive as you.
Nobody is. I'm realizing that nobody is. I'm like, God. I'm like, well, no, I'm just not being positive. I'm being stoic. If you read Stoicism, you read meditations, you follow the philosophy. You can't control what other people do, but you control what you do. And if you're going to let this shit bother you, you're not going to be happy. You're pining about what you don't have instead of appreciating what you do have. We have Donovan Mitchell. We have Evan Mobley. We have a good Cavaliers team that made it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yes.
And so he shows, the guy's in his fucking 40s, all right? He's not a spring chicken anymore. He's not the future of the Cavaliers. He's not. So let's suck
go.
it up. Let's just go.
Joy comes in the morning.
People are comparing it to Art Modell leaving. Okay, fuck that. That's no. What happened with the Art? Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. No, I'm not kidding. So at least Art Modell left only once. Well, he didn't. He only left twice. LeBron left twice, but you know what? He left when he left the first time. The Cavaliers were able to draft Tristan Thompson, Kyrie Irving. They were able to make moves to set it up so he could come back. That championship wouldn't have happened in 2016, if at all, if he didn't leave and come back.
Imagine that.
Yes.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. And then he left in 2018. He did his championship. He went to LA. Fine. Bye. Thank you. I got so sick of every year people, oh, is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? I'm like, just go. I don't give a shit. It's like dating a really hot chick that's a pain in the ass. Fine. Leave. I don't care. I'm fine. You just want your peace. You are in charge of your peace. And I'm
Yes.
pointing out these. I'm not being overly over the rainbow optimistic about stuff. I'm saying, look, we have a good team because we were in the Eastern Conference Finals. So what do you expect?
I see his point of view. I see his point of view. He wants to go to a new place to win that
He's
help
chasing a
him.
ring. He's chasing a ring.
I get his point of view.
Fine. Fine.
I
Chasing a ring.
really do. I see,
Chasing a
it's
ring,
like
man.
a new challenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go
To
ahead.
win
Have
five
fun.
rings.
Knock yourself out. I don't give a shit.
It may, sometimes, you want to take the road that's harder. And it might be harder, but it's going to be sweeter if he wins a ring for them. Who knows? That's the way he feels. I get it.
Well, you don't think Miles Garrett was chasing the ring? Like when he made that contract extension deal back like a year and a half ago, and then all of a sudden he gets traded to the Rams. He's put right in a perfect situation to win a Super Bowl.
I never
We get-
seen that man smile so hard. Now that he's
We
in LA.
never, and the thing is, like, you don't think they were talking, say, look, just do this. You're looking bad right now. Stop it. We'll play with us this year. He broke the single season sack record. He's going into the Hall of Fame. He's going to go in the Hall of Fame as a Cleveland Brown, but he's probably going to win a ring as a Ram. Okay? He set us up with the salary cap space. We have a first round rookie contract pass rusher that's an NFL defensive. I mean, granted, it's not Miles Garrett. Nobody will be Miles Garrett, but God
Yes.
damn it, he is the best pass rusher in the AFC North. He is, and we have a lot of good young talent on that defense and on this team. I'm just kind of interested to see how this offense. We're back to the Browns. How this offensive line plays, how this receivers play, and how Shador makes that leap into the second year with training. Because I think he's going to start. I think they're going to play him. Watson's washed. I just think they're using Watson to push Shador. I think that's what I think.
Yes. Fire under him. Yes, fire on him. And I think I'm really proud. I am very proud of Watson and Shador coming the first day of the rookies. Just putting fire underneath those rookies, helping them develop. There's their presence, is leadership. Making sure that they know that they're serious. That this is serious. It's not over just because you got your contract. I'm very proud of Shador and Watson being in the building, doing some reps today. I'm very proud of that, and I told you a week ago that that's what I expected.
You expected again? I'm sorry.
I expected them to Shador and Watson to be in the building for the rookies.
Oh, absolutely.
To be in the building for the rookies.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's a very good sign for everybody. It's an excellent sign for everybody. So let's just kind of take this into perspective right now. Give me a moment here. I'm posting something. So you have a lot of good young talent on the Browns, and they were ranked 4th by ESPN with talent under the age of 25. I want to say they had the Bears, Texans, and I can't think of who else. There's 3 teams ahead of us. Houston, Chicago, and it wasn't the Rams. I'm trying to remember who it was. But they're ranked. I mean, that's the national media looking at what we did, and they're looking at the draft picks. And I just pointed out 9 guys in the first 2 rounds. That's not even counting Harold Fanon. That's not. I'm trying to think. There's some guys in later round picks that are doing well too. So I'm talking about Dylan Sampson as well, who was a fourth-round pick. I mean, there's Andrew Berry did very well in the draft.
They cannot stop talking about us. They cannot stop talking about us.
Yeah, it's
There's going to be so many cameras there
oh, yeah.
when they
Oh,
get
yeah.
going.
Hmm.
Is NFL
Oh,
Network?
do you want to talk about the stupid Rex Ryan thing before we take it home? Do you remember that? Oh, did I tell you this?
No,
He,
go ahead.
he got criticized by Rex Ryan, Shador Sanders did, for doing the photo shoot. For doing a photo shoot. He didn't miss one day of practice, 1 minute of practice, didn't miss a meeting, went and did a photo shoot. He got criticized for it by Rex Ryan. Okay, you got your hot take, you got your clicks. Thank you, Rex. And
He wasn't missing. I know for a fact he wasn't missing any camp or anything like that. And there he is. Here he is at the rookies camp. Yeah.
yeah, whatever, man. People do shit because he knew the Shador Sanders thing would get clicks.
Oh, he paid extras to fly in for that free camp too.
Oh, the free camp happened. You know where that was? Let me tell you this story. We were going Sunday, my mom, to visit my parents
Okay.
in Brooklyn, Ohio. Okay, we were driving. I got off at 480 on Ridge Road. Usually I turn left on Biddulph Road, but it was construction blocked it, so I couldn't. So I had to go by where the elementary schools used to be, but they're torn down now. But where the football stadium is, there's like a drive. There's a drive. It'll take the It's a workaround. So I went and took that, and it looked like it was all wrapped up, but we saw the Cleveland Browns trailer, and we saw these people walking around, and I'm like, was there like a football camp there? And then I look on Twitter, and I see the footage, and that's my old high school football stadium in Brooklyn, Ohio, and I just missed it, that he was there, and he was being covered. So he had
Wow.
that free football camp in my hometown.
Wow.
The same high school football stadium where I played. So, yeah, that
Wow.
was my alma mater. Yes.
That's good. He flew. There was a delay. He paid extra for a private jet to come into town because he was going to fly commercial, but then he paid some extra money for a private jet to fly in town so he wouldn't miss that. But this is a guy that is, and because he didn't want to miss that, he didn't want to disappoint them. But yeah, Rex is crazy. Like I said, people scraping barnacles off a barrel, this time of year
Yeah.
for their clicks.
So kind of just to sum everything up, yeah, LeBron made his decision. He wasn't here to begin with, so we didn't lose anything, which is fine. If he would have came back, I would have been fine with it too. Rookies reported, lot of hype about the young players in the young core. Want to see if they develop, like how they develop and what moves along. So nothing. I'm just saying we've got a lot of good young players, and we talked about the ESPN firings as well. And Rex Ryan has rocks in his head. So that's about it. Anything else you want to add before
No,
we wrap it up?
no, just had a fun time talking matchups with you. Next
Yeah.
week, let's look at
You're talking about you're
more
saying the
camp
one
footage.
team in the AFC North
Yeah.
that has a quarterback matchup against us would be, well, you could say the Ravens. Joe Burrow, we match up pretty good against him. Aaron Rodgers, it depends. I mean, time's going to catch up to him sooner or later.
Yeah, guys, I gotta make it simple. So today I just wanted to pick loose head about the Ravens. Of course, Joe Burrow. I don't know where he's gonna be health wise, what's
Yeah,
gonna
you
happen,
don't know.
but
You don't know where. You have no idea where. With Lamar
Steelers.
Jackson, Steelers,
Oh my
anything
God,
could happen. I mean,
anything
anything
could
could happen.
happen.
Anything
So
could
I
happen.
knew
We're
that
not
the
wishing it
Ravens
on
were pretty
anybody.
solid.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
Ravens. I think the one team that's probably, yeah, the Steelers are running back what they did last year, but they're doing it with
Yeah.
McCarthy. Except for they just don't
Yeah.
have Tom. If Tomlin would have stayed, he would still be there. He would still be there to be running it back again. And I think Steeler fans, if you listen to them now, this is the most interesting thing. They're starting to sound like Browns fans.
Yes. Yes.
They are
Someone
starting.
said that. Someone said it.
I heard
They're
that Quincy Carrier said that a few times, and I've heard other G. Bush
I was
said
in a
that.
Bengals space, and somebody said that the Bengals fans are starting to sound like Browns fans.
Oh, really?
Browns fans are more positive because
There's a
the guy
fucking
said
one.
that the Browns fans, he was in Brown spaces, and
Yeah, if you don't want to
we're
know,
more.
like Mr. Positivity, Mr. Positive, you don't know a goddamn thing of what I've been through, and why I am where I'm
Mm-mm.
at, and how I got to where I've been. I did,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I worked hard, but I also, your attitude sets your altitude.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that from Steve Harvey years ago, before Family Feud. So,
Yeah,
when
I
he did
think
the
he
show.
went to Glenville. I think he's
Yeah, he went to
Glenville.
Glenville. Yeah, he went to Glenville. So
Hmm.
guys, so there is so much to go on. But yeah, right. If you're walking around and you're hanging your head and we're Cleveland, we don't win anything. Blah, blah. Fuck you. I'm not doing
And yeah, shout out to hey, LeBron. There you go. We love you. 2016 was
that.
magical,
Thank you for
but
2016.
yeah, thank you for 2016. But we we're gonna beat you. We're gonna work hard. Shout out to
Yo,
Spike. Let's do this.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Let's go
Appreciate
Cavs.
it. Go Cavs. Go
Let's go
Browns.
Browns.
Hey, we'll be back. We're going to talk about Veterans Reported. We'll be doing running backs. Okay?
Running
Guys,
back.
love you. Thank you for joining us. Analytics This, Stu Spark Media. Check out allthatbutter.com.